Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be a reading regarding any blockages that you might be feeling in your life, if you're feeling anything at all. If it's not anything that you're currently experiencing, this might not be your reading. You're welcome to watch. I just wanted to give you that heads up disclaimer. This is going to be a dialed in reading for any blockages that you might feel in your life. You're trying to go forward, but you feel stalled. You feel like you're in a traffic jam. You feel like your feet might be in peanut butter. So if you feel like something is getting in your way of progress, this might be your reading. I'm using Tarot of Mystical Moments, and I want to dive into the sign of Gemini to find out what's getting in your way. Sometimes it's ourselves. Sometimes it's other people. Sometimes it's a situation. So let's just talk about it. Tarot of Mystical Moments. Let's get to the bottom of what is going on in the life of a Gemini. Specifically, the first card we want to pull is, what do you fear? Gemini, at the end of the day, what do you fear? What are you afraid of? What do you fear? Five of Pentacles, being left out, being abandoned, being left out in the cold, being isolated, excluded, alienated. Five of Pentacles is that sensation of everybody's inside having a party, having a get together. There's connectedness and togetherness, and I'm out here by myself. Abandonment. That's what you're afraid of. Why are you stuck? Gemini, why are you stuck? What is keeping you in a position of being stuck? Why? Why are you stuck? Another five of Cups, because you're sinking into the river of tears. You're grieving loss. You're grieving things that have passed. People, places, things. It's emotional. So you're really thinking about, grandfather, grandmother, my auntie, that job I had that was so awesome and I don't have it anymore. It's everything in our past that we feel like we've lost. This water is emotions, specifically tears. And look, this person is up to their waist. Mid-thigh. They're mid-thigh in the river of tears. They're just really immersed in their sorrow. And that's why you're stuck. You're afraid of being abandoned, left out in the cold, and you're stuck because you're relishing things that have passed versus what you have. So how do you unblock yourself? Knowing that you know this information now, how can you get yourself unstuck? For the sign of Gemini, how can Gemini get unstuck? Two of Cups. Connect with someone that you feel that soulmate energy. You feel that connected energy. It's love. It's soul bond. It's true love. The Two of Cups is the two becoming one. A lot of times in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, there is the caduceus, that medical symbol with the staff and the snakes going around and the wings at the top. And it's a symbol of healing. So the Two of Cups is a symbol of healing our heart by joining together with another person or a place or a thing. I think that person, place, or thing can be our soulmate. So how do you unblock yourself? It's recognizing your soulmates in your life. At the bottom of the deck, the moon, water energy. You could be dealing with a water sign. There's a lot of water. Five of Cups, Two of Cups, the moon. Could be dealing with a water sign, but the moon is underlying energy for this reading. And it's just saying There are things not ready to be revealed just yet. There is something under the guise of the moon, where when we have the moon, we just have, a little glimmer of light at night when everything is dark and things are hidden. It's mysteries, secrets. Our feelings aren't revealed. We might not know our feelings yet. The moon is when everything is not ready to be spoken or talked about or put out into the open. The moon is everything's kind of kept hush hush under a veil. The moon is also about evolution. So it's about evolving from one state to the next. It is very watery. It's very Piscean. We're getting ready to enter the season of Pisces starting on the 21st of February. So if you're a Pisces, happy birthday to you. But this is Gemini's reading, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with a water sign in general. A lot of times the moon energy goes towards Cancer and Pisces more than anything. So could be dealing with either of those signs if this is your reading. Let's grab the Wild Reflections tarot cards and do some clarification. For the sign of Gemini, let's clarify the cards that have been pulled. Let's find out why they're here. For the sign of Gemini, why is the Five of Pentacles what Gemini is afraid of? Being abandoned, being left out, being lost into the cold without anybody to take care of us or talk to us or keep us company. It's the Six of Swords. I think because Gemini, you are an air sign. Swords is all about how we think about a situation. And the Six of Swords is wanting to sail away to smoother waters. So before you've ever been given the chance to be abandoned, I think that you have sailed away to smoother waters. So it is your fear that you might be stuck being abandoned before you have the chance to get away. I think that you might be somebody who is so afraid of being abandoned that you're usually the first one out the door. Six of Swords. Why are you stuck? Why are you in this river of tears, this Five of Cups, Gemini? Why is the Five of Cups why you're stuck? The Empress. This is Taurus energy. This is also Libran energy, your air cousin. It's ruled by the planet Venus. It's all about beauty. It's all about expansion. It's all about giving birth to something new. And because the River of Tears or the Five of Cups is why you're stuck, it's because giving birth to something new would require focusing on the future. And right now, for some reason, you're stuck on the past. The Empress is all about future orientation. It's giving birth to our gift, our actual physical child. Maybe we're getting pregnant and we're moving towards the future. But right now, we're stuck in Five of Cups because we don't know how to focus on the future. We're stuck in the past for some reason. So how we get unblocked? We get unblocked. We have a Taurus here showing up in the reading. This is Munchkin. How we get unblocked is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is soulmate energy. And that's the recommendation for you, is to really bond and connect with a soulmate, a lover, a life partner. Why is the Two of Cups here for the sign of Gemini? Justice, which is Libran energy, another card for Libra, your air cousin. Justice is about equilibrium, balance, fairness. And so you need to be in a partnership, business or love, where there's fairness, where there's equality, where there is a reciprocity, equal give and take. That is going to be how you will unblock yourself and hopefully be able to shed the fear of abandonment and to release yourself from being stuck in your sad feelings and emotions, it's by this fair, equal, justice, truth-based energy. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups, another card about true love, another card about soulmate energy, another card about the past. It's relishing and remembering and being nostalgic for what was lost or what was in the past. The Six of Cups it's a little bit of a different energy from the Five, because the Five is we're really lost in the sauce. But the Six here at the bottom of this deck is about us being focused on somebody or something from our past that made us feel good. So where the Five is remembering loss and grief and sadness, the Six of Cups is remember when love was sweet and everything was brand new and we had this affinity towards one another. So let me grab the Priestess of Light and do an oracle card reading for you. Sorry, that scared you. Did that scare you? So Divine Feminine is for Gemini. This is your wisdom advice card, Divine Feminine. Magnetic, receptive power. So we all have masculine and feminine energy, yin and yang. This is advice for you, Gemini, to tune in, tap in to your divine feminine. Be magnetic, be receptive. Hold on to that receptive power. This is your advice, Gemini. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for your time and your energy. I am on TikTok and on YouTube, and your like, follow, subscribe, share, comments are very helpful. Any interaction you want to make with my channel is welcome and appreciated. And I am available for personal private readings. The information's in the description box below. Thank you again for being here. Be blessed. Be well. Namaste.